What should you work on next? I mean, you've been doing the things. You know what the formula is: exercise, diet, wake up time, get rid of your vices, listen to the voice of your conscience. There's probably a couple of things there that come easy to you, whatever they may be. For me, it's the diet and the exercise. Not too difficult. I'm not saying that it's easy street, but especially at the beginning, it was the learning curve of like, dang, what do I eat? Or like, man, I'm eating way too little. Like, or I'm eating way too much. Like, let me adjust it. Or the learning part of the whole macro thing, you know, that was a learning curve. I didn't get it at first. It was weeks, if not months, of me like scratching my head. Like, I don't get it, till my wife, Suhei, decided to jump in, and because I asked her, she figured it out for me. It's like, okay, but back to the question, what should I work on next? Simple answer. The hardest thing for you to work on. The one that's the hardest. We tend to always do the easy thing first, which in some things, like if you have a to-do list, part of the list is pick up all your clothes from the ground. And the most difficult thing is give a fresh coat of paint to your room. Like, what should you do first? Like, there it's kind of like, well, just knock out the simple things first, then get to a little bit more challenging ones, such as painting the room. But in this case, in the self-development world, and the becoming the version of you that you would respect and admire, you gotta cut to the chase. Cut the bullshit. Cut messing around, and we tend to use that same formula. Oh, let me refine my diet. Let me tune it up a little bit better. Let me just pull back the food. Let me add a little bit of food. Like, that's easy for you, dog. What are you doing? Matter of fact, you already did it. This is why it was easy. That's why you got it, to the most part, at a good 90% effective. Exercise. Maybe you could, instead of doing 50 push-ups, is about that time you up it to 50 to 60. Maybe from 15 burpees, you could probably do 20. That's the adjustment right there. But don't let that be your task at hand. What should you work on next? First off, listen to your conscience. Ask your conscience every morning, after a workout, after some burpees, after a push-up session, ask yourself, conscience, what should I do next? Straight up, like that. Sounds silly to you, maybe because you've never done it before. Once you start getting these good answers, all you're doing is you're asking a higher power, the source of creation, God. What should I do next? That's the voice of your conscience telling you, this, fool, this, do this, I got you. This is the right thing to do next for you. It could be something just on like the right now. Like, go wash your car. Oh shit, okay, cool. Stop by the pad and brush your teeth. You didn't brush them this morning because you were rushing. But that'll feed you to the next thing. You start knocking out these little things, it'll get to a point where like, I'm done. Yeah, I did them all. All right, cool, what's next? Then we're getting down to the good stuff, to the stuff that's hard, the difficult stuff. You know you should be getting up earlier. But I already get up at 6 for whatever. Yeah. Your conscience is telling you need to be getting up at 4:30 or 4:45 or 5 or whatever. Whatever your conscience is telling you. I'm not telling you what time to wake up. That's not what this video is about. This video is about telling you where to look. Go look over where your conscience is speaking to you. Look inside. Listen inside. Listen to your conscience. It's telling you what to do next. It's telling you what to work on. Work on what's hardest. And stay there for a little bit till you dominate it. But look for progress. You got to make progress. Progress isn't, okay, I'll measure progress in 30 days. No, that's long-term progress. 30 days is 30 days. That's a little bit of time already. Look for progress by the end of the day. 24 hours, you should be able to notice something. The tough one for me is that wake-up time. I gotta get up a little bit earlier. My conscience has been telling me. We did it when it was warm. Now it's cold. Weather's chilly. It stays dark longer. Yeah, that part. Go dominate that. Get up early now. You killed it in the summer. It's toasty. Sun's up early. You don't even want to be in bed too much because it's hot. You want to go outside, maybe catch a little bit of that cool breeze in the morning? Yeah, Mr. Dominate, you got that, right? Yeah. Okay. Now you're up. This is your up to bat. Let's go. It's dark. It's cold. It'll probably be raining soon. Get up early then. Matter of fact, up it a little bit. Get up even a little bit earlier. And get to work. Get to do what you need to do. Hit those burpees. Hit those push-ups. Get that going. The diet, yeah. That's easy for you. Take your protein shake. Enjoy your coffee. Make a video even. That just came right now. Make a video early in the morning. Most of my videos are right now later in the morning. 8, 9. After a nice set of push-ups, after some burpees. I just got that download right now just because I'm on here. Get up early. Get up at, 4:45, 4:30, whatever. I'll figure that out. But then you start cranking the old noggin. You can start thinking, well, in order for me to get up early, I need to get stuff done before I get to bed. But then I get a little challenged sometimes, and I'm not in bed till like 11. That's advanced get up early. That's for the beasted up, dominating person that could go to sleep at 2 and get up at 4 and still function. Maybe I'm not there yet. Maybe I need to set myself up for success. How do I do that? Now we're asking the right questions. How do you make sure that you don't mess up? Well, by asking the right questions. Maybe I should be disciplined enough to know what time I should go to bed. Well, before I go to bed, I need to figure out all the stuff, my nightly routine. Anytime I spend with my fur babies, dinner, cleaning up, lining everything up, getting my clothes ready, getting all the things that I need to tidy up in the evening. Maybe I need to slot that up a little earlier. Okay, now you're asking the right questions, Big Al. Now you're thinking. So what? So I can start landing this bad boy at whatever time. 8, 9. Still got to shower, do my night routine. You're doing your night routine close to midnight, and you're talking about getting up at 4. Come on. Not for a newbie. Not for one that has challenges in that department. That's like somebody who struggles with the diet side of things, working at a delicious fast food restaurant. Someone who's dominant, I get busted and I'll still eat well. I don't see it as a challenge. But I know if that was my weak part, I got no business working there because I'm going to fall every single time. Like, come on, you're not setting yourself up to win. Now, since the waking up early is a challenge for me and I need to wake up earlier, then I need to set myself up. I got no business going to sleep at midnight when I want to get up at 4:30. Not for me anyways. For someone that's easy, like someone like my mother-in-law or my dad or something like that, shit. They go to sleep at 2 a.m. and wake up at 4:30 like nothing. Be showered, coffeeed up, ready to go. You've been up for a while, haven't you? That's just the way they tick. That's their strength. Like for me, maybe diet. That's my strength. If I could tell them, hey, you know what? Let's eat chicken and rice every day. That's no big deal. For me, it's like, yeah, I've been doing it. For them to be like, ew, the same thing every day? That's my strong point. So work on what's hardest and start dominating that. Think about that throughout the day. Put that on the front burner. How can I set myself up to make sure I get up with the least amount of difficulty? It's still going to be hard, but maybe the hard part is setting it up. If I set myself up from the day before and get all those T's crossed and I's dotted, all the logistics of the 7:30, 8:30 p.m. the night before, I'm setting myself up to win the morning after. That's where the work, that's where the hard comes in. That's where oh man, that's no fun. There we go. Going uphill, doing the hard part, setting yourself up to win by doing the things you don't want to do when you don't want to do them, but you know that you should. Work on what's hardest. Let's go.